Distributive. Distributive.
Distributive property. I mean, you distribute pieces of paper to the whole class.
Right. Which it's perfect timing for Halloween. What does the word distribute mean outside of math?
Give out. Or hand out or give out.
Yeah, very good. A lot of kids actually don't know what the word distribute means in like outside English, outside of math. So we're writing this down, Cruz. You see, we're on this page now, and we wrote down the title. Okay, so distributive property in English, distribute means to give out. So in Halloween, it's customary that people will distribute candy to trick-or-treaters. So that same idea of distributing, giving out, comes into math perfectly. Okay? So we're going to actually do some algebra. Distributive property is with algebra. So 8 parentheses 6 plus x. So we are going to have an x, which is a variable. A variable stands for a number that we don't know. We will not know today. We will not know tomorrow. So distributive property means this is you and your friend. Okay, you go trick-or-treating. You knock on this door, and they are going to give you candy.
8 candies.
8 candies.
So you give each one 4.
So you give each one an equal amount of 8 here and 8 to your friend in the back. Just because your friend in the back is in the back does not mean you don't give candy to that person. The number one mistake is that kids forget to give candy to this guy right here. But you do not forget. So it would be 8 to the guy dressed up as a 6 plus 8 to the dude dressed up as an X. So you give candy to this person and you give candy to this person. So you see how I go 8 times the 6 and 8 times the X. Okay?
8 times 6 is 48 plus 16. And that...
Why do you make the X a 2?
Oh wait, my bad. It looked like a 2, sorry. Here, you X is weird.
Yes. Okay. 8 times X. I mean, sorry. 8 times 6.
48.
48. So this gives you 48. Right? Simple math. There's no tricks about this one. Plus, here's algebra. What is 8 times X?
2.
8x. Okay, so when you have a number times a variable, it's multiplication, your answer is just them squished together. So here they are, squished together, 8x. When you see a number right next to a variable, it means multiplication. Remember how we talked about the parentheses squished together? So here's a different one. So 8 times x is just 8x, squished together. I can't do anything with this because I don't know what x is. I can't make it a 2. I can't make it a 1. It's just x. You leave it alone. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is our final answer. We can't do anything other than this. We can't put these two together. Does anybody know why we can't put these two together?
X.
Yeah. This one has an x. Does this one have an x? No. So you don't know what this is. You don't know if this is 16 or 8 or 24 because you don't know what x is. So this is your answer. Your answers will look like they're not done. Your answers will look like they're not done. Like, oh my gosh, there's still a plus sign. I must do something. Nope, you're done. That's it.
That's it?
That's it.
That's it.
Yep.
There's situations,
All right.
There's situations where you have to solve x. Right?
Yeah. Which will probably be at the end of this week.
Oh, I hate the end of this period.
No. All right. So we go trick-or-treating to the next house. Now I'm in the back and my friend's in the front. We go to the next house, we knock, and what are they going to give us? They're going to give us the 5.
5 Snickers bars. Come Snickers bars.
Yeah. So 5 times this, which is an x, so I just write it down,
5 times x
plus,
20.
stop, 5, we got to show our work, times 4.
Oh, 4.
Okay? We're going to show our work. So 5 times your second number. So 5 times whatever this is, then 5 times whatever this is. Okay? It's really not hard. It looks hard. There's a lot of stuff happening, a lot of variables and whatnot, but all we're doing is literally writing this 2 times and writing this like separate, and that's it. What's 5 times x? You just squish them together. There's really no math. It's just put them together. Squish them together. That's it. Plus
X plus 20.
5 times 4. If you need a multiplication table, have it out. You get 20. There's nothing you can put together. So like 5x is like having 5 M&Ms and $20 in my backpack. So I have 5 M&Ms and $20. Do I have $25? No. Do I have 25 M&Ms? No, I have 5 M&Ms and $20. You can't put those two together because they're different. They're 2 different things. All right. 6 times 2m minus 10. So we distribute the 6 times the 2m and the 6 times the 10. So everybody gets a 6. This part gets a 6. So 6 times whatever this is, just write it down. Just write it down. Don't complicate yourself. Don't be like, oh my God, it's 2m. I don't know what to do. Literally just write it down. This minus, minus. Now what do kids do? They'll just do this. Right? And it's like, wait, did you give the 6 to the 10? No. It's like giving everyone candy except for the 10. Except for you. That wouldn't be fair. So I'm just going to stick a 6 here because I made the mistake on purpose. Because I wanted to show you, this is what students do. They'll forget to give the 6 to that second number. Don't be that kid. All right, let's do the easy part first. What's 10 times 6?
60.
Okay, we all know that, right? No big deal. Bring down this minus, another, no big deal. All right, now this is a little complicated, a little algebra. No big deal, though. It's really easy. What's 6 times 2m?
12 then.
Yeah, 12m.
Let's go home. It's a big thing.
So you multiply the big numbers. 6 times 2 is 12. What do I do with the variable? Just write it down. That's it. Can I put these two together? Nope. You're done. All right. Negative 3 times 2c plus 9m. All right, Leah, let's focus. Write this down. What number am I distributing? The negative 3. So this is where we gotta find our trusty dandy superhero, the Dorito Man. All right, negative 3 times 2c and negative 3 times 9m. So negative 3 times whatever this is, just write it down, don't be scared, plus negative 3 times 9m. So this number, we write it down twice. This number, we write it down twice. And then this, we just copy it once. All right, Dorito Man tells us, what's negative 3 times 2? So this gives me negative 6. What do I do with the c? Just bring it down. So this right here looks super hard and complicated, but it's really easy. Negative 3 times 2c is just negative 6c. Plus negative 3 times 9, negative 27m. Can I put those two together? No. Uh-oh. If the variables are not the same, you can't put them together. All right. Oh, this is super hard. This is your answer. This is your answer. Now, what are you distributing? M. It's like you go trick-or-treating and someone hands you like a paper bag full of something. So they don't give you like the Snickers bar, right? They don't throw in a Snickers bar into your basket. They give you a paper bag and it's closed. And you're like, oh, I wonder what's in there, you know? So here, you don't know what's in there. So you're going to distribute. What am I going to distribute? The M. So we're going to distribute the M here, ladies. And we're going to distribute the M over here. Kelby, Janet, focus. So it would be M times 3 plus M times 6C. So what, I repeat this. You see how I repeated it here and here? You guys see that? Everybody gets an M. And then these two are just brought down. Okay. What's M times 3? 3M. Always write the number first. So I wrote it here differently because that's showing my work, right? I'm distributing the M. But when you're writing your final answer in algebra in high school, here, the number comes first. The number comes first. Plus, okay, M times 6C. What do you guys think?
6MC.
Okay, so the number comes first, right?
6MC.
Now, when you have a bunch of letters, you have to put them in alphabetical order. CM. The reason it's in alphabetical order is so when we say our answer, all of our answers are the same. You might say, oh, it's 6MC. I might say, oh, it's 6CM. Well, who's right? We're both right, but we like to put in alphabetical order so it all sounds the same. Everyone can check their answers. Like, is it an ABC order? Yep. All right, cool. Awesome.
I don't think I'll remember that.
Yeah,
Okay.
This is too much. Too much. So I don't like letters in math. It says to put letters in math. For real.
There's a joke that says math would be easier if they just told you what X is. Because a lot of times you're solving for X. We're going to be solving for X in the next couple weeks. It would just be easier if you just told me what X equals.
How's that joke?
You'll get it once we start solving for X.
Okay.
You don't know what I mean because you haven't learned that math. It's too much for you
I
right
bet
now.
I still won't get it.
I know. All right, so now we have a whole bunch of people joining us trick-or-treating. My big brother, my little sister, my neighbor. We all go trick-or-treating. So it's a big group of us. Does everybody get candy?
Yes.
Yes. So we're going to distribute, and distribute. I like to draw the arrows so that I'm giving everyone 6. Not just the first one, everybody. So 6 times what? M. All right. Plus 6 times 4W. Plus 6 times negative 3C. So like you bring down everything and you give everyone
That looks way too complicated.
a 6. Yep, it does, for sure. Is it? No.
No.
What's 6 times M? Plus, what's 6 times 4W? Yeah, so you multiply the big numbers. 6 times 4, 24. What do I do with the letter?
Times negative 3.
Just bring it down.
Negative 18C.
Dorito Man. Positive times a negative. Negative. So plus negative, right? Because this is a positive. This is a negative. So I would circle and circle. I'm left with a negative. What's 6 times negative 3? Negative 18. C.
That's our answer.
And that's your final answer. Your answers will look like you're not done.
How do you solve it?
You can only solve this if I let you know what M, W, and C equal to. I'm not gonna tell you.
Well, how do you know what it equals to? Because you actually, how do you know what it equals to?
In this problem, like I would have, M equals 5, W equals 2, and C equals 1. Then you go back and plug them in. So we're not gonna do that. We're gonna just leave it like that. And that's it. This is it. It looks extremely complicated. It looks like you're not done. In my opinion, it's not very hard. The only thing that kids mess up on, literally, is not giving the number to the second person. Second term. That's the only thing. My suggestion is when we do your classwork right now, Kelby, is that you have these notes. Your classwork today is basically this. It doesn't get hard like the last one I gave you. It basically stays like this. So I would open up your notes, leave them open to this. If you need a multiplication table, have that out. All right, let's. Yeah, same routine. Same homework I have. We're still recording.
Why does it blink?
Yeah, it's super scary.
It's a Dorito.
Get like a big piece of paper.
Nice. Get one next one.
Something.
Okay, can you change one thing, please? On number three, can you add an M on the back of the 2? So it'll be 2M. And then on number 5, what are you talking about?
Putting the M in the back of the parentheses?
No, like it's 2M and it's 6M. So I forgot the variable.
That's a big win.
You're kind of weird.
All right, ignore him.
Damn, that's mean.
I already did number 1. Number 1, number 2 are done for you. So let's do number 3 together. The one I had you add the M to. All right. So you're going to take the 4 and give it to what? 8 and the 2M. Because we just added the M, right? So it would be 4 times 8 minus
4 times 2M.
very good. 4 times 2M. So what's 4 times 8? 32. Minus what's 4 times 2M?
8M.
And we're done. Can I put the 32 and the 8M together?
No.
Nope, because the 32 does not have an M on it. Number 1 mistake is that kids forget to give the 4 to the 2M. That's the number 1 mistake. Okay? All right. Let's get